Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy OG Black. I'm gonna bring you guys a video today about Adán Sanchez. A lot of people ask me a lot about Adán Sanchez. I don't know too many YouTubers out there that are talking about Adán Sanchez. They always talk about his dad. His dad, for some reason, has been able to surpass him because he's so legendary. He was able to make so much music. So much music more than Adán was. Shout outs to the Sanchez family, to the Vallejo family. Um, That's his name if you guys want to really know. It's Adán Santos Sánchez Vallejo. Um, he was born April 14th, 1984. Um, you know, no one really called him Adán. Everybody called him El Compita, the little compa. Órale, compa. ¿Qué onda, loco? ¿Qué onda, compita? Um, he grew up in Norwalk, California. I would say he grew up in Norwalk, and people were like, "Well, Didn't he live in Paramount, California?" Yeah, he did live in Paramount, California, but he grew up in Norwalk, guys. He hung around with the guys from Norwalk. He ran a fool with the guys from Norwalk. Norwalk at that time in the late '90s was a big gang. There was a big neighborhood, a big barrio right there where they had the dead ends. As you guys will know, I'm wearing this white, white, all on white guayabera. And the reason why I'm wearing this is because I don't love guayaberas. This will rock guayaberas everywhere we went, everywhere they went, everywhere the Sanchez were at. They rock guayaberas. He actually bought me this white guayabera. It's I believe it's 15 years old now. The 15-year-old guayabera. Longer than that, almost 20 years now, guys. Um, El compita, man. His death is clouded by mystery. It's clouded by a lot of coincidences, a lot of weird things. His manager, a person that I knew and I talked to for a long time, her name was Lauren Rodriguez. She was actually in the Crown Victoria that he died in. I seen her in Norwalk and stuff like that. When I talked to her, and she said that it was weird because speculation goes that Chalino, when he was killed, he was dumped on the side of a road. And the car that was last seen leaving that area was a Crown Vic, a Ford Crown Victoria. And if you guys don't know, Adán, which is Chalino's son, died in a Ford Crown Vic LTD. Now, I'm not going to get into too much on how he died because a lot of people have these conspiracy theories, but the police report and what the paperwork says and what they told his mom and told the family members and everybody was there when she received a phone call from Sinaloa was that the back tire had blown out. Not the front tire, the back tire, the back rear tire. When the back rear tire blew out, it made the front tire, something happen, and that one blew out. When that one blew out, the car, they said, slid and started flipping. Adán was blown out, thrown out through the window, and dragged and smashed and hit up. Um, I want to believe it's true because of the um, I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I never really hung out with Adán, just a couple times, and I seen him, and he liked fast cars. He liked going fast, and most of the time when you're young, you don't wear your seatbelt. You don't wear your seatbelt. Now, um, him and his manager, they were going to Nayarit to a presentación, which means a presentation. They were on their way from Durango to Nayarit. The crazy thing that Lauren Rodriguez told me was that, or Lorena told me that, what Lorena told me was that before they left, he hugged her and told her thank you for everything she'd done to him before they got into the Crown Vic, and she said that he sang to her in her ear the song "Nobody Is Eternal," "Nadie es Eterno," which means nobody is eternal, which she said was kind of weird. Um, you know, and here's another theory. Another theory claims that he was chased by a group of hitmen on the road who were trying to kill him, and they pit maneuvered him, and that's how he died. Um, it's kind of weird to hear that theory because, I mean, it has a lot of sense because his dad was killed, and his dad is crowded in mystery, you know, and people don't really know too much about Adán, He grew up in El Fayaron, and if you guys don't know what the Fayaron is, it was a club, real famous club in LA. A lot of people know about it. Not in LA, on the LA area, and a lot of mafiosos, my dad and people and them went to that place, and that's where a lot of people knew Adán from. He used to sing when he was little. They actually gave him his first real singing performance. You know, the people from El Farallon were mafiosos from Michoacan, and you know they kept a low profile. You know what I mean? But they had famous singers and people from Tijuana and everything. Um, you know, I'll tell you some other things about Adán that nobody will tell you. He liked fast cars, man. His favorite dream car, and he ended up buying it, was a Corvette. His dad had a Corvette, so he always wanted to do everything his dad did. Go to Sinaloa, sing in Sinaloa, do all the things his dad did, and his dad had a Corvette, so he wanted one of those. Um, you know, um, at the funeral service at the Douglas Mortuary, it was a basic funeral service, but there was a lot of things that happened there that made a lot of people mad. Um, at the funeral service, I'm going to tell you guys this much, and this is inside story from OG Black. He looked really bad. He looked bruised up. He looked messed up. He didn't even look like him. Um, I think after that, his mom, when they had him in the truck, when they were supposed to carry him around, I think she regretted it and she decided not to. I'm not sure, guys. I wasn't there. I didn't make those family decisions. I was just around in what they call la bola, which means like, how would you say, like, that's my fan, guys. It means just being around. You know what I mean? Um, it happened in Norwalk around 9 p.m. April the 1st. They had a service for him, and a lot of people wanted to look at his body, and a lot of people did. And his body didn't look right, man. Um, a lot of people, including myself, said, "Fuck, don't show me like that," you know. Um, and then the next day, when his fans were supposed to see him, his mom and them just carried. They didn't let too many people see him. You know, Adán died in Sinaloa like his dad did, which is a weird and coincidence or whatever you want to call it. Um, Adán Sanchez had a lot of songs. He had a song that was made for his dad that I love so much, so much. It's called "Que falta me hace mi padre," which means how much I need my dad, how much I need him, like how much how much he's needed in this time. And that song, like when I hear it, makes me cry, man. Because it's true. Adán really missed his dad. He grew up hearing all the stories and everything of his father, and he did remember his dad. I mean, one time me and him had the same thing because we both loved our dads, and our dads passed away when we were really young. Excuse me, around the same time. And he says that he would hear all these stories about his dad and how his dad had shot someone and how this had happened and that had happened. And he definitely admired his dad and loved his dad and looked up to his dad. And he definitely, and I want to put this out there, he definitely wanted to be the bigger artist than his dad. He told me one night when we were smoking weed, he said, "Hey, Mr. Black, hey, OG Black," and I was like, "What's up, dog?" That's not really my name. That's not what he called me, but, and I said, "Yeah, what's up, man?" He said, "You think I'm gonna be bigger than my dad?" I said, "Way bigger, dog." I said, "You got the swag. You're a Chicano." Because you guys gotta understand something. He dressed, in vaquero boots and tejanas and guayaberas, but he was a fool. You know, uh, um, I'll show you how he kind of dressed, kind of like I'm dressing today. Look at, pants and a guayabera. You know what I mean? Straight G shit, straight Chicano. Because that Mexican American culture. And he definitely definitely took that to a whole nother level. He took it to like a level that we couldn't even think about. He even invented a style that I want you guys to understand, and I want you guys to look it up. It was here in Southern California, and when he died, it kind of died out with him. He was actually the leader of this style, and we were promoting it for a long time. It was called El Chalino style, or Chalinillo, which means that you dress kind of like, you know, on Saturdays and Sundays, you put your boots on, and your tejana, and your boots, and you get in your truck and your mamalona, and you bump your music, and people are like, what's a mamalona? Well, mamalona means a truck that eats a lot of gas. It sucks a lot of gas. That's what mamalona means. In Chanilio style. That's what they were calling it, and we were all calling it. We were all for it. I kind of still stick to that style to that day. I wear my Hurley hats and, my Ray-Bans, but I'll wear my Guayaberas and my boots and my Levi's, and, good old cockfights, and, having deals in the business and going to Tijuana. And want you guys to understand something. Adán loved going to TJ. He loved going to TJ. His mom Marisol used to take him to TJ all the time. And we used to be like, lucky fool, but he was his mom's golden child. He was his eyes, and she really misses that kid, man. And I bet we all do, man. We all do. He was a good kid. He had a good heart. I just feel he knew what death was coming, and he knew that his time was up, and he had to rock out with his cock out before the Grim Reaper took him away. I just think he was a person that someone took away too quick. He touched a lot of people. I lived in Orange County, and he was from LA County, but that part of Paramount in Orange County where I lived at, like JD says, just a hop, skip away. I'm talking about you could literally cross the street and you're in LA County. This is your boy OG Black, bringing that special on Adán Sanchez. I will be bringing you guys some more information on Chalino Sanchez. We're going to have a 4-part special on Chalino Sanchez. This is part 2, or part 1 of the Chalino Adán Sanchez story. I hope you guys appreciate it, man. It's your boy OG Black, bringing you that fire. Subscribe, smash, like. I got my PayPal open, guys, at ogblackshow@gmail.com. I got my Cash App at # OG Black Show 1313. All right, and I also got my Google Pay. So you guys, what's up? It's your boy OG Black, and I'm out.